The denominator contains number of repeated fractions. Okay, initially it was non-repeated fractions or factors. One was there, one was repeated factor having, but in this type we will have repeated factors only. Okay, repeated factors or some linear factors are there. A mixture of sometimes purely repeated factors, and some of them may be one or two maybe linear factors as well. So the type 2 is when the denominator is having, when the denominator of a given fraction has number of repeated factors, or repeated factors, or a mixture of, or combination of, or mixture of, a combination of, it will be combination of linear and repeated factors, linear and repeated. So non-repeated and linear factors are there, but it's not linear, but combination of repeated and non-repeated. Repeated, here let me take repeated and non-repeated factors, linear factors, and a non-repeated combination of this, non-repeated linear factors. This is the second type. Then what the same method we will apply. The two processes, the two basic methods, substitution method as well as comparison method, can be used here also. Okay. So let me take this for these questions. So the questions are here. In this case, the denominator is having repeated factors, or some of them are repeated, some are linear factors, combination of them. As this question I have described earlier. In the second type, let me take first question. Here, first question is 3x plus 4 fx equal to x minus 1 into x minus 2 whole square. So it's having this one factor x minus 2 whole square, repeated one. Okay, it's repeated 2 times. What we write here, so we assume here always that this whole is equal to a upon x minus 1 plus b upon, first write either x minus 2, but then c upon x minus 2 whole square. Okay, either of this factor can be written first, or you may write b upon x minus 2 whole square plus c upon x minus 2 only. So this function, this factor denominator, which is having repeated factor, will be written 2 times here, because the highest power is, this repeated number is 2. If it is repeated 3 times, then 3 factors will be written. If it is repeated 4 times, then 4 factors separately will be written. Okay, now we have to solve it by just multiplying by the denominator of this in the left hand side. So this is 3x plus 4 equal to a into x minus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 1 x minus 2 whole square, and x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus c into x minus 1 only. Okay, so a is having x minus 2 whole square, because x minus 1 we cancelled out. X minus 2, if I multiply this, so 1x minus 2 and 1x minus 2, okay. And c will not have x minus 1. We will have x minus 1 only. Okay, this is how. Now, both the methods can be applied. Let me apply the previous method, that means equating the coefficients, comparison of coefficients. Sorry. So let me write it again. So this is a into x squared minus 4x plus 4. This is a squared minus 2a into b plus b squared. Okay, plus b into this is nothing but x squared minus 3x plus 2. Why 3x? Because minus 2x minus x, that is minus 3x, minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2, plus c into this is having only linear factor. These two are having quadratic equations. So equating the factors of this is a. Now equating the coefficients of x squared, x and constants. So we get what? Three equations will be obtained because highest power is 2 here. Okay, so three equations will be obtained. What are those three equations? If x square coefficient is to be equated, here in the left hand side there is no x square coefficient, so this is 0. 0 equal to a plus b only is the first second equation. We write it as second equation. This is the first one. Okay, and this is the third one. So first equation is obtained after equating the coefficients of x square. In the right hand side we are having coefficient of x square a plus b only, and in the left hand side there is no coefficient of x square, so 0. The coefficient of x is in the left hand side 3 second. Okay, x square x, and so and x square in this case 4a, this is minus 4a, this is minus 3b, and plus c, because c into x is c, minus 3x into b, so coefficient of x. Now constant coefficient in the left hand side we have 4, here it is 4a, okay, and this is plus 2b, here it is minus 1, minus c only. Okay, so these three equations will be obtained. This is the fourth one, this is the fifth one. Now solving these three equations. Now in this case, if I add fourth and third equation, sorry, fourth and fifth equation, so C will be cancelled out. So adding third and fourth, these two equations if I add, so we will obtain 7 equal to, after addition, 4a cancelled out. 2b means minus b only, c also cancelled out. So b obtained is minus 7. So imply that b equal to minus 7 only. Both a and a cancelled out. No problem. Okay, so b is minus 7. Here let me write minus 7 b equal to. Okay. Now a, so if I substitute b equal to minus 7 here, a will be plus 7. A is plus 7. If I substitute a and b both in any fourth or fifth equation, so then a can be obtained. Let me write it in fifth equation. So 4 is equal to, a is minus 7, so 4 into minus 7 plus 2 into, a is plus 7. This is plus 7. B is minus 7. B is minus 7. So 2 into minus 7. And C is minus C only. In this case, we will have 4 is equal to 4, 7 is 28. Okay, 7 for the 28. 4 7 is 7 for the minus 14. Minus C. Here it is 14 only, minus plus 14. If I take plus 14 to this side, it will be 4 minus 14 equal to minus C. 14, 28 means plus 14 in this side, right hand side. Take 14 to this side, it will be negative. So minus 10 equal to minus C, or C equal to 10. So C equal to 10 positive. Okay, so final answer is obtained is this one. So I mean this equation is equal to, therefore, so this first equation then will be equal to, so 3x plus 4 upon x minus 1, x minus 2 whole square is equal to a upon x minus 1. Sorry, a is what? So a obtained was 7, so 7 upon x minus 1. B is minus 7, here minus 7 upon x minus 2 plus 10 upon C is x minus 2 whole square. These are the answers of A, B, C. Okay, so this equation is solved. This is how we have to solve the questions. So 7 upon x minus 1, 7 minus 7 upon x minus 2. Now if I use the direct method, I mean simple method, just substitute x equal to 1, x equal to 2, so value of A and C will be obtained. If I directly use substitute x equal to 1 in the left hand side, so we obtain 3 plus 4 7, so 7 divided by, here it is 1 minus 2 means plus minus 1 minus 1 whole square is plus 1. 1 is the value of A. So A is 7. A is 7. You is right. A equal to 7 is correct. If I substitute x equal to 2, other than this factor, value of C can be obtained. This highest power C. Out of these x minus 2 and x minus 2 whole square, only the value of x minus 2, whole square, the highest power factor can be obtained. The constant which is above the highest power, that constant can be obtained only. Okay. For the second factor, which is of the similar factor type, that can be obtained after substituting x equal to 0. Okay, so first let me obtain value of C. What is value of C? Substitute x equal to 2 in the remaining factor. So this is 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is 6. So 6 plus 4 in the numerator divided by 2 minus 1, that means 1. So 2 minus 1 is 10 upon 1. That means 10. So C equal to 10. Whether C equal to 10. So C equal to 10 is also obtained. Where it is? This there. This is also true. Now value of, now if I substitute B equal x equal to 0 in this equation, in that case one equation can be obtained. Okay, what will be equation then? 4a plus 2b and minus c, then substitute value of a and c obtained, and okay, or directly in this equation also we can obtain the value. So if I substitute x equal to 0 for the third constant, substitute x equal to 0 in this equation, okay, in the given equation. So we obtain this is 3 into 0 0 4 equal to a into this 4a. This will be obtained because 0 0 plus 4, and in this case 0 minus 0 plus 2, that means plus 2b. This is c into minus 1 means minus c. Now whatever the value of a and c obtained, substitute those values here. Value of b can be obtained. So what is that? Those values: 4 into 7 value of a plus 2 into b, which we have to obtain. C is minus 10. C is 10, so minus 10. Now this minus 10 and 20, 7 for the 28 plus 2b minus 10 is nothing but 28 minus 10 is 18, positive 18. 18 plus 7 plus 2b. In the right hand side, take 18 to this side. It will be 4 minus 18 equal to 2b. This implies that 2b equal to minus 14, b equal to minus 7. So b is minus 7. This is also true. This is the process of substituting the values. Okay, so with the help of two methods, I have solved this question. Now let me take the second question of this. So all these 5 questions can be obtained in a similar fashion. Now other questions can also be solved. So let me take other question, because these questions are repeated in the university exam, and the students, most of the students have asked me these questions. Because of that, I have to solve these questions. So nice. Let me solve this question. So what is the question here? Okay, so this question is obtained. Alright, so this question, I'm sorry to say, this question is this one. So let me solve this question now. Type for the second question now of this equation. Second question of this equation is, the second question, this one, x equal to, second question is x square plus 7x plus 11 divided by x plus 2 whole square. This is one repeated linear factor. Now this question can be solved again. Okay, with this question, let me solve this question again. So the remaining questions, can be obtained in the similar fashion. So these questions are to be obtained. Can be again written as a upon, let me take x plus 3 first, that's b upon x plus 2 plus c upon x plus 2 whole square. So in the same way we can solve this question. Okay, find out value of ABC by cross multiplying this, or x square plus 7x plus 11 equal to, this is a into x plus 2 whole square plus b into x plus 2 into x plus 3 and c into x plus 3 only. Okay, so this, after multiplying the left hand side and right hand side by this equation, we can obtain this equation. Okay, this question. This is how. Now substitute value of x equal to by substitution method, direct method. So x equal to -3, substitution method. Let me solve it. So substituting x plus 3 equal to 0 or x equal to -3 in this equation, in the second equation, this is, let me take second equation, this is the first one. So I'm just applying the direct method or substitute method only. Okay, with the help of substitute method, you can do it easily or hurriedly. Okay, let me take this equation. So x equal to -3, if I substitute here in the left hand side, so this is -3 whole square plus 7 into -3 plus 11 equal to a into, okay, so value of a can be obtained. This is -3 plus 2 whole square, others are 0, okay, plus 0 0. So a into -1 whole square, that means plus 1. Here it is 9 minus 21 plus 11. Now 11 plus 9 are 21. 21 minus 21, so a equal to 0. Right? This is 0. 0 in the left hand side, so a into 1 equal to 0. So a equal to 0. It means this factor is 0 point something is 0. How it can be? Okay, but it is there. So x equal to, here a equal to 0. Now, if a equal to 0, if I take, that means a upon x plus 3 is 0. And what is b then? So for c, if x equal to -2, if I substitute x equal to -2 for second constant. If I substitute x equal to -2, because x plus 2 equal to 0, or x equal to -2 in the second equation, this one, we get, substituting this question, substituting x equal to -2 in the second equation, we get, what we get, or what do we get? This is x equal to -2, so -2 whole square, plus 7 into -2 plus 11, it's 11 only, yeah, 7 into -2, okay, no problem. This one, so first we select x equal to -3, 9, okay, and -21, alright, plus 9, so this is equal to, value of c can be obtained, because these two will be 0, x equal to, if I substitute -2, c is not having -2, so c into -2 plus 3, that means c into plus 1, here it will be 4 minus 14 plus 11, 11 plus 4 is 15, 15 minus 4 is 1, so c into 1, so c equal to 1, so equal to 1, okay. If I equate the coefficient of x square, now in this case, it will be a plus b, or a plus b equal to 1. If a is 0, so b is 1, a is 0, because we have obtained a is 0, b is equal to 1 only, b is 1, c is 1. What are the constant, sorry, values of these constant then? So a1, a0, b1 and c1. So this is nothing but 1 upon x plus 2 plus 1 upon c is also 1, x plus 2 whole square. So this equation is divided into this section. Okay. So x, because a is 0, so this x plus 2 is obtained. So today I will, okay, let me take this question only. And after that I'll take other questions, remaining questions, okay, in the different method, because it's lengthy exercise, so let me take one by one easily. So other questions can also be solved with the same method, either substitution method or equating the coefficient method, okay, comparison of coefficients method. With the help of these two methods, we can solve the second type of linear factors. Next, let me take the next lecture, other remaining questions, let me take in the next lecture. Okay, then see you in the next lecture.